Good evening. This is the World News at 6 p.m. on Voice of the People 96.1 FM, Abuja. I am Chinwe Blessing, and here are the top stories. Supreme Court delivers election verdicts to 8 governors, and Cape Verde declared malaria-free first time in 50 years. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak announces £2.5 billion of military aid to Ukraine. In business, European Union discloses plans to implement robust customs pre-arrival safety and security. And in the world of sports, Samson Siasia promises to come back bigger and stronger after a 5-year ban. Details shortly.
It's our legacy.
Nigeria must be good. The labor of our heroes past must never be in vain.
It's your mandate.
Our allegiance is to the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and not to any political party or any political actor.
News from all around the world. Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
Now the news in detail. 8 governors now know their faith as the Supreme Court today delivered judgment on election tribunals. Starting with Lagos State, the Supreme Court dismissed the appeal of Gbadebo Rhodes Vivo of the Labour Party against the election of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Bauchi State was next, with the court affirming the election of Bala Mohammed of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the Bauchi State Governor. Eventually, Abba Yusuf of Kano was reaffirmed. Dauda Lawal of Zamfara, Caleb Mutfwang for Plateau, and Basi Otu for Cross River. Others are Alex Oti, Governor of Abia State, and Francis Nwifuru of the All Progressives Congress (APC) as Governor of Ebonyi State. Coming down to the FCT, the Directorate of Road Transport Services of the Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCTA) has commenced the demolition of shops, eateries and other illegal structures in taxi ranks across Abuja. The director of the DRTS, Abdul Latif Bello, had earlier hinted at the reclamation of all taxi ranks within the territory to make room for a unified mass transportation system in the FCT. At the Area 3 taxi rank, the DTRS team, supported by security agencies, demolished a car wash, mechanic workshop and cinema house and eateries, amongst others, operating within the ranks. Moving outside the shores of Nigeria, reports say floods have wreaked chaos in Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, with water pouring into homes and residents navigating flooded roads via Kano. The overflowing River Congo, passing through much of the country, has also swamped places outside the capital. The huge vital waterway has reached its highest level in 6 decades. Meanwhile, officials say no more than 300 people have died in floods over the past months. Kinshasa is home to several small rivers and streams which often double as open seaways. Meanwhile, in Cape Verde has been declared malaria-free for the first time in 50 years. The sub-Saharan African nation was given the status by the World Health Organization, as it has not reported a single case of local transmission in 3 years. Experts have described this as a major achievement, and malaria is a huge killer in Africa, killing 580,000 people in 2022 alone. Vaccines are now being used in some places, but monitoring the disease and avoiding mosquito bites are the most effective ways to prevent malaria. In the UK, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says they will provide £2.5 billion of military aid to Ukraine over the coming year. This is Britain's largest annual commitment since Russia's invasion. The PM made the announcement during a rare visit to the country, where he will also sign a new agreement supporting its long-term security. Some £200 million will be spent on drones, most of which will be UK made. You're listening to the World News at 6 on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Still to come in business, European Union discloses plans to implement robust customs pre-arrival safety and security. In entertainment, dream come true for Yemi Alade, who is set to perform at AFCON 2023. And in the world of sports, Samson Siasia promises to come back bigger and stronger after his 5-year ban. Please stay with us.
News from around the world, the big stories and what's behind them, politics, business, sports and international news. This is news from around the world. This is news from around the world.
Thank you for staying with us. And now to business. The Naira yesterday appreciated 874 Naira 79 kobo per dollar in the Nigerian foreign exchange market. Data from FMDQ shows that the indicative exchange rate for NAFEM rose to 874 Naira 79 kobo per dollar from 1,082 Naira 32 kobo per dollar on Wednesday. The intraday high stood at 1,264 Naira 96 kobo per dollar, while the intraday low was 475 Naira per dollar. The volume of dollars traded in NAFEM stood at $110.41 million yesterday. Meanwhile, European Union has disclosed plans to implement a robust customs pre-arrival safety and security system targeting cargoes and entering the region via sea, rail and road. The EU said in a statement that the new initiative aligns with its import control system too and would launch in June 2024. According to the Union, the new policy will require traders to provide data on goods sent to or through the region before their arrival. And in entertainment, Nigerian singer Yemi Alade says it is a dream come true as she announces that she'll be performing at the 2023 African Cup of Nations AFCON. In a post on her social media handle, the singer revealed that she has been desiring to perform at football ceremonies since 2016. She emphasized the importance of prayer and speaking into existence your heart desires, adding that she is honored to perform at AFCON. In the world of sports, former Super Eagles coach Samson Siasia has promised to come back bigger and stronger after his 5-year FIFA ban ends in August 2024. Siasia, an ex-Super Eagles star who won the 1994 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON, was banned by the World Football Governing Body FIFA from all football activities for life in August 2019 and fined 50,000 Swiss francs after he was allegedly found guilty of accepting an offer to receive bribes in order to alter the outcome of matches. After his successful appeal, the Court Arbitration for Sports (CAS) reduced Siasia's life ban to 5 years and also dismissed the 50,000 Swiss francs he had been ordered to pay. In international sports, Lionel Messi, Inter Miami face a globe-trotting pre-season schedule. Traveling almost 25,000 miles to play 7 friendlies in 5 countries, but coach Gerardo Martino is confident they can handle the workload. Miami will return to training this weekend and have just a week at their base in Fort Lauderdale before heading off on tour, which takes them to El Salvador, Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, and Japan. The schedule has raised concerns that Miami run the risk of overdoing games and travel before the season starts February 21st. And that is the world news at 6 p.m. on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Thank you for listening. Do remember, your vigilance makes a difference. Protect yourself and your community. Safety first and secure your future. For coverage of your live events and brand news mentions in our news bulletins, do send a mail to abujanews@voiceofthepeople.ng. Follow VOP on these social media handles. On IG, VOP FM. Facebook, VOP Abuja. On X, VOP 961. YouTube, VOP 961. The news was produced by Yechenu Sasetu. I am Chinwe Blessing. Good evening.